All right. Hello, 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 everybody. Hope everyone is having a good evening. Sorry for the late start, but I had to make sure some stuff got tidied up and cleaned up before I started. Hope everyone's having a good evening. I hurt my wrist somehow, but fortunately, this game can easily just be a point and click. Uh, I've got an ice pack right here and everything. Yeah, it's just I hurt my left wrist somehow. Like, I must have, pulled a muscle or something. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and turn the music off. There we go. And then going to go ahead and switch scenes. The ice pack on my hand. And then I think we'll be good to go. Alright. Unfortunately, this can kind of be like a point and click game, so I'm not too worried. What I am worried about though is who did the murder? Who did the murder? I think everyone's gonna be asleep, so I think what. Oh yeah, I remember. So because I disconnected last time, I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure if Twitch was just freaking out or if there was something on my end, but we kind of left off in the middle of a dream sequence. So I think it checkpointed us right before it. So fortunately, we're not gonna miss anything. Well, here we are. This big circle. Andreas, when are you coming home? Dad, I'll be home soon. Just need to finish this commission for the Abbey. Good, good. But finish that masterpiece, too. It's time for you to get on with your career. Yes, of course. You're not going to quit this like you quit university, are you? No, of course not. Good. If it weren't for the work I did for the rector, you never would have had the opportunity. Most people never get a second chance after they throw something away like that. I know, Dad. We'll see you when you get back. Sure, alright. Oh, and there's Sabine. Oh, it's you. See, she is saying nothing. I only have the picture of you, the one my brother Daniel made. I really don't have any idea what you're like. Is that me, or is the audio is a bit loud for Pentiment? Okay, you know, actually no, it should be fine. I'm being paranoid. Are you really that pretty? Is this your imagination, or Daniel's portrait? I suppose it's both. Which do you think is the greater liar, his portrait or your imagination? My imagination, it's quite rich, you know. You would think that. Well, naturally. I'll see you soon, Andreas. For real, I mean. I suppose that's true. Until then. I just realized my little avatar, is a little bit too high. There we go. There. I'm sure that fixed it. Maybe that fixed it. I might have to do some rearranging after stream. Something happened with... Oh, gosh. No, not again. Okay. Alright. I am now big. Shoot. Oh, no. Technical difficulties. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Hang on. Technical difficulties. Give me a second. Be right back. We're gonna figure this out. Okay, I can tuck that away. Alright. Okay. Oh, yeah, I think my avatar might have crashed. Alright. Give me just a second, folks. Hi, Renee. Just came in right in time for technical difficulties. Boy howdy. Oh no, I got... yeah, tech bullshit. Okay. Yeah, it was like I was trying to adjust the size of the window for my avatar because it seemed like a little off. And then it ballooned out of proportion, and it was bad news bears. It's a bad time. Okay. Back on track now. Okay, now everything's fixed. Awesome. Okay. We're fine. Everything's fine. We're good. We are in a dream right now. A dream sequence. Welcome back, Andreas. It's been too long since you have graced this court with your presence. Apologies, Your Majesty. My mind has been preoccupied by a tragedy at Kearsaw Abbey. Kearsaw? I keep butchering that pronunciation. What manner of tragedy? The murder of a nobleman, a close friend of the Prince Bishop of Freising. My friend, Brother Piero, is the abbot's only suspect. I know that he could not have done it. How do you know? Examine your assumptions, my son. In addition to having no motive and violence not being part of his character, he's not physically capable of the act. He is of limited strength and has a palsy in his hand that makes holding a paintbrush difficult. It's inconceivable that he would have the strength and resolve to kill the Baron with a blow to the head. Whole lot of inconceivable shit happens on this hell of an earth, Andreas. I just don't believe he could have done it. There has to be a better explanation. So what do you intend to do about it? When I'm brought before the Archdeacon, I'll tell him what I know about other people who had motives to kill the Baron. I have to believe he'll see there are much more likely suspects than Piero. Why have you taken this task upon yourself? I want to find the real killer. The Archdeacon must be a man of learning. Do you think he is incapable of discovering the truth? Some of the dumbest shitheads in Christendom are judges. For all Andreas knows, this Archdeacon might not be able to tell his head from his asshole. That's my fear. That no matter what evidence I present, Piero's fate may already be sealed. Why does that shit-for-brains abbot care about the death of a useless fart like Lorenz Rothvogel anyway? Powerful people get upset when other powerful people are murdered. This could threaten the existence of the Abbey. Oh no, the Abbey! Who gives a damn about those hypocritical assholes? In any case, Andreas' ability to prevent Piero's death depends on the judgment of the Archdeacon. Wise or foolish, corrupt or just, the Archdeacon will be the first and possibly final arbiter of Piero's guilt. Andreas must win the Archdeacon to his side using the tools favored by men such as him. Reason? Ha! When's the last time you met a man who was truly ruled by reason? Wisdom? Wisdom can be shared, but the audience may not comprehend it. Honesty? You must be honest in all things, Andreas, but many are not willing to accept the truth. And the cost of honesty can be high. Authority? Despite your talent, you are merely an artist. He has been invested with power by the Prince Bishop of Freesing. You have no authority with him. If reason, wisdom, authority, and honesty cannot triumph, what am I left with? Hope. Lies. Truth. Above all, faith in Providence. Well, what do you plan to tell the Archdeacon, Andreas? There were other people in Cursaw and Tassing who had motives to kill the Baron. The widow Kemperin despised Lawrence for maiming her late husband. Maimed how? The Baron beat him savagely following an argument about trespassing on the Kempers' farm. His injuries were so severe that they never truly healed, and he needed a cane to walk. He died less than a year ago. Ottilia is certain it's because of the wounds he received that day. Why did the two quarrel? My understanding is that it was simply an argument about trespass that got out of hand. And I suppose that she will lose their home. My apologies, his home. For what reason? Should an aged widow not live out her remaining days in peace? She should, but she won't. She didn't squeeze out any little Kempers for old Ranig, so away the house goes. Yes, because women must fight to own property. We exist on the sufferance of men. It's true and terrible. It's easy to understand Ottilia's anger. Good. Perhaps if more men understood our just anger, the laws would change. Good man does not sit idly by while injustice flourishes around it. What the hell is a half-trained artist with half a university degree going to do against the might of the Holy Roman Empire? Idiots. You have established a motive for the widow, Andreas, but there is another matter that requires inquiry. While the women and men are equal in most natures, women are weaker in strength. How could a woman of Ottilia's age overpower a healthy man like the Baron? I wondered at that myself. Have you found anything that she could have used to possibly kill the Baron? Yes, her husband's cane. The head is missing. It seems to have broken off. Poetic, if killing the Baron was the cause. Are there any others you suspect? Sister Matilda was badly beaten by the Baron for resisting his advances. She almost died. Why was the Baron not punished for it? It seems the Baron was beyond the reach of justice, at least at the time. Mother Cecilia sent Sister Matilda away to a hermitage to recover away from the rest of the nuns. How did you come to this understanding? Mother Cecilia told me that the Baron had harmed a nun during his last visit, but would not tell me more. I crept into the Abbey's library after dark and investigated the nuns' admittance records to learn the sister's name. Once I knew the name, I confronted Mother Cecilia again, and she told me what happened. You risked a great deal by trespassing in the library. Right. Andreas might have seen the monks and nuns' fucking scandalous behavior. We also seduced a nun, on top of sneaking into the library, but I think we won't mention that. Not that Andreas would know anything about that. Lawrence couldn't get away with a nun, and he almost killed her for it. Or get his way with a nun, and he almost killed her for it. I wish I could say it's surprising. Sister Matilda's motive is a powerful one, but by what means might she have killed the Baron? I haven't found a plausible weapon yet. Motive alone will not convince the Archdeacon. We must find a plausible weapon she could have employed. Oh, you chose to seduce Zadina? Yes, I did. It was a spur-of-the-moment choice. You know, slut era and everything. Still need to talk to her again afterwards. Just haven't had a chance. Are there any others you suspect? Prior Ferenc feared the Baron would report his occult interests to Inquisitors. How so? Prior Ferenc and the Baron shared a fascination with the occult texts. The Baron was pressuring the Prior into performing a ritual for him while he was visiting Cursaw. When Ferenc refused, the Baron threatened to turn him into the Inquisition. How did you come by this knowledge? I found written evidence, a letter from Ferenc to the Baron in which he discusses all of these matters. It's a dangerous thing, a monk dabbling in the occult. His very soul could be in danger. Forget the soul, he could have been defrocked, excommunicated, even killed, all for a little curiosity. Better to stay stupid and ignorant. That's what I say. We are well aware. Is curiosity such an awful thing? Because not to mention we are also an occultist. No, but it was knowledge of the nature of good and evil that caused the fall of man. The seeds of some corrupting fruit may lie sleeping between the pages of many dangerous books. Prior Ferenc feared loss of his status, his life, and even God's grace. Men have killed for less. How might the Prior have accomplished the deed? I'm not certain. I haven't found anything that I think he could have used as a weapon. It will be a challenge to convince the Archdeacon that a Prior committed a murder this foul. If you mean to suggest that Ferenc is a suspect, you must find a weapon to convince the Archdeacon. One thing I appreciate about this game is how thoroughly it shows the medieval worldview. Yeah, I love it, honestly. It's a really nice kind of window into that kind of perspective. And it's also really helpful because I eventually want to run a medieval vampire game someday in the future. Are there any others you suspect? I found no other suspects. You brought a worthy mystery before this court, Andreas. I pray to God we have granted you the insight you need to face the coming challenge. Thank you, Your Majesty. I am prepared to meet the day. Before you go, Andreas, there is one more thing to consider. You will be summoned to the Archdeacon to tell him what you know. But you need not tell him everything. What do you mean? She means you should only tell him about the people you don't mind dying. That's one way of putting it. There's a place for a noble lie. This is not one of them. Why? The Baron is dead. All of the people with a motive to kill him suffered either directly or indirectly from his wickedness. Simply mentioning a name to the Archdeacon may endanger them, whether they had anything to do with the murder or not. Right. No point throwing everyone waist deep into shit. I protest any attempt at deception, but you must ultimately follow your own conscience, Andreas. Little time remains before you must stand before the Archdeacon. Use it wisely. I will do my best. Until we meet again, Andreas, God be with you. And also with you, Your Majesty. Alright, back to the waking world we go. Time to get back to work. Alright. There's little Ursula. I love her. She's a good little bean. Alright. Fun have you spinning with us, Andreas? Hope to see you at the spinning bee. Alright. Yeah, we did promise to go there. Let's talk to Big George. Say hello to the girls today. Eva and Clara? No, I mean the chickens. Peter, James, and Johan. They like it when you stroke their back or give them a good scratch under the breast. Named your chickens after the apostles? Couldn't think of anything more feminine. Maybe the names of pretty girls you know? All the pretty girls I know are married, though. Naming a chicken after another man's wife doesn't seem right. But I hear about the apostles every Sunday in Mass. They witnessed Jesus' greatest moments of glory and its darkest trials. And I was thinking, that's how it is with the girls and me. They see everything I deal with around here. You have much in common with Christ. Words of advice, don't mention that to anyone else. Yeah, that makes perfect sense to me, Big George. You're making fun. It's fine, I get it. I'll just call them the girls from now on. I don't recall your family eating eggs. What do you do with all of them? Oh, we sell them to the Bowers. Clara says we need extra money for taxes. Anyway, I should get back to it. Until later, Andreas. Until then. God damn, my wrist hurts. I am... Oh. I think that's... Okay. Yep, that's definitely... I think I found, like, the tendon or the muscle that I must have pulled to hurt my wrist so bad. Ow. I just, like, put pressure on it, and it was, like, this kind of dull pain. It's like, oh, yep, that's the spot. Let's talk to ill Peter. God bless you. Let's talk to Peter. Andreas? Alright. There's the Chimpkins, there's the pigs, there's the Bowers. Oh yeah, we need to find Otto somewhere. And then I think we have a few more places to go. No, I think we need to talk to somebody at the Bower farm and then someone in town. Possibly. Maybe we can find Otto? Or maybe not. Chris, I was wondering when you'd turn up. Gaggle said you'd come to watch them spin. Between you and me, Hetty's not about to let you go once she's got you in her claws. So I hope you've got a few hours to hunker down and get comfortable. I'm happy to spare a few hours. Hetty'll be glad to hear it. She's got a fondness for you, heaven knows why. Now, I can't let you inside among the unmarried girls, being unmarried yourself. But you're welcome to watch through one of the windows. Very sensible. You wouldn't want me stealing all their hearts, after all. You joke, but I expect you to behave yourself. That idiot never did see trouble he didn't want to jump in feet first. You don't think he's gone to Innsbruck? I'm gonna keep listening. Lord, no. Innsbruck's got to be a small time to the little shit now. Oh, they're probably talking about Martin. You think he has something more exciting in mind? There's Ursula. Oh, she's so cute. There's a kitty! A little kitty! It's a big world. Perhaps he intends to explore it, or escape. That nobleman was just murdered up at the Abbey. Martin picked an awfully convenient time to run off. Oh lord. Andreas was friends with noblemen. Do you think Martin could have, you know... What motivation could Martin have possibly had? It's not our place to say. Martin has a nasty little habit. He's gotten better. Once a thief, always a thief, I say. Saw Martin running away from the Abbey the morning Lawrence was killed. Martin might be a thief, but I don't think he's a murderer. He's a coward at heart. You think it takes a brave man to commit a murder? Not a brave man, but a bold one, and Martin is not that. He's your problem, Cat. What do you think? Could he have killed that man? And Cat is gonna be quiet. Mom. This is a matter best left to the proper authorities, not a spinning bee. Imagine being tried by a gaggle of peasant women. That's unkind, Johann. It's the truth, isn't it? Doesn't matter if it hurts your feelings. Yeah, Johann, you're kind of being rude. You're being unfair. Remind me, Andreas, whose home are we in? Oh, lay off him, Johann. Jesus. Andreas, if you're just going to stand around, how about I put you to work? If you're going to gossip with the girls, you might as well spin with them, too. Oh boy, a minigame. Am I gonna need both hands? Oh, I might need both hands. Draft wool from the distaff and twist it tight, then spin the tight yarn into the spindle. Once there's enough yarn in the spindle, collect it at the bottom and begin again. Draft, twist, spin, collect, repeat. You'll figure it out. Damn thing. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What? What? Oh. Oh, there we go. I've got it. Okay. Only had to do a little bit. You know, I took Ursula to play with Gret's daughter the other day. And there was a strange man in the bakery. Was he polite to you? Can't believe Ulrich would stand for anything less. He was very reserved, dark skinned, quite tall, wearing a tunic. He liked the rye bread, I remember. Who is this man? Why am I just now hearing about this? I believe he is staying at the Abbey. That must be Brother Sapat. Brigitte and I saw him walking up there after visiting the shops. He seemed lost. Where is he from? Does he speak German? Christ, I hate being the last to know. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold down. There we go. Spin wool as fast as the leaves. Nice. You know, I saw Big George talking to that nun again. The young one. Who can blame him? God damn it, Johann. He knows she's trouble. I told him to stay away. She's very pretty, isn't she? In a mean way. Pretty, perhaps, but a nun all the same. He knows better. When has that ever stopped Big George from doing anything? We have plenty of pretty girls here in town. My Veronica's not half bad. Mom! Let's not give Andreas any ideas, eh? We need to spin some more yarn. Brigitte has been spending a lot of time at her mother's house lately. Agnes is glad to have her home, and Lucky has always treated her like a daughter, but I can tell they're concerned. Are Brigitte and Martin having trouble, Veronica? That's one word for it. Brigitte does what she can, but nothing pleases Martin. He won't lift a finger for her or Wolf. He's such an asshole. Well, that's not his business, is it? Women's work and all that. You ever seen him doing much men's work, Dad? Can't say I've ever seen him do much work at all. Perhaps Lucky can talk some sense into Martin. He's always been a devoted husband and father. Lucky Steinauer is the model of what a man should be. And then we spin more yarn. Spin, spin, spin. Spinny, spin, spin. Hey, there's Otto. Is everyone behaving themselves in here? Oh, it's you. Afternoon, Otto. Come to see anyone special? Hello, Otto. It's good to see you. I heard laughing from the road and knew you all had to be up to no good in here. And look, there's Andreas. Have you been minding your manners? Old Johann here is a real stickler for propriety. Hand to God, Master Zimmerman. Not once in my life. Likely story. Don't be so quick to judge, Johann. Andreas carries himself like a man who's caused his share of mischief. What can I say? I like to have a good time. Too much time carousing, not enough working. You've got the arms of a maiden. We all know you work hard in the fields, Johann. No need to boast. He works hard in other places, too. Bob! You've been in town a few months, Andreas. Got any burning questions you've been meaning to ask? About Tassing. See much of the monks and nuns in town. Anchoress in church. How have you been weathering the storm? Yeah, let's ask if they see much of the monks and nuns in town. Why would we? They think they're better than us up on their fancy hill. Mostly keep to themselves, don't they? Observing the hours and all. I can hear them singing sometimes when the weather is right. It's nice. There are a couple who do their shopping in town. A fat man, very cheerful, and a serious woman with a stern face. Excuse me as I try to adjust my ice pack here. Alright. One moment, did you say they're a couple? I meant that there are two of them. They often come down together, that's all. Eva? Shush. The fat man is kind, he always says good morning. That can only be Brother Watchglove. He's an alright sort. Got a pilgrim troubling my Veronica once and set him right with a quickness. He's really strong and he has a very loud voice. A very loud laugh, too. Wasn't aware you ladies paid such close attention. Jealous of a monk, Johann? Hardly. A man who's taken a vow of chastity is no threat to me. Certainly not. Good lord. I notice you don't say much about the sister. Sister Matilda? She's pleasant enough when she comes to town. She's more friendly with Gret and Ulrich than the rest of us. How is it you know everything about everyone, Eva? I pay attention. Smart. Huh. Are you bored, Andreas? I'm bored. No more talk of monks and nuns, please. Oh, so you are jealous. Come on, Andreas. Surely you've got better questions than that. How have you been weathering the storm? Things have been hard all over town, especially for the farmers. We haven't the money or labor to spare to do extensive work on our own, so we used to rely on Otto here. But the abbot's got me fixing all his shit instead. One of the brothers mentioned the abbot had you replace the scriptorium's roof. At the expense of the rest of the town, he did. You remember those leaks in our ceiling after the storm? We meant to have Otto fix them, but... And the abbot's got lucky repairing his walls and fences instead of ours. Oh, I didn't realize. How else do you think the sheep got out? That wall's been on the edge of collapsing for seasons now, but Lucky's been too busy with Abby work. So we had to have Martin do it, and look how that turned out. It's a shameful business, but then those Abby types wouldn't know real shame unless it bit them on the ass. Even then, they probably wouldn't feel it under all that padding. I don't know about you girls, but I'm sick of this wool. I'm sure we've all got other chores to get to. I'm glad to have that over with. Now I don't have to think about wool for a whole year. Oh, I was having such a nice time. I certainly learned a lot. Care for an escort home, Eva? I'd like that, yes. I expect everyone will be on their best behavior going home. They always are. Johann, please. Andreas, will I see you home for supper? Perhaps. I'm not sure what my plans are this evening. This was very illuminating. Thank you all for letting me join you. Thank you for coming by, Andreas. Come back anytime. Unless you come on Abby business. Don't threaten him with a good time, Johann. Alright. Should find someone to eat with. Yeah. Let's go eat with the Gertners. And then we can try to find Otto. Are they gonna give me the option? They're not gonna give me the option. Damn. Well, I guess we've got supper to look forward to. We can go up here. We can go to the bakery or to the midwife. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do something a little different. Let's try to talk to... Well, try to talk to everybody in town. There's the blacksmith. Now we need to get up to the bakery. There's Ulrich. God bless you, Andreas. Do you have dinner plans? Greta would love to have you at our table. That's very kind. I'd love to join you. Good. Father Thomas will be joining us as well. Alright. Another kid! Oh, she's so cute. Alright. Let me say the prayers. Amen's all around. Alright, thank you for joining us, Father Thomas. It is an honor to have you at our table. Please, Ulrich, there's no need to stand on ceremony. You know I enjoy sharing a meal with you and your family. Especially when Gret serves her rye. God bless you, Father. You're too kind. How has Peter been lately, Andreas? Bad mood, but nothing unusual for him. Most of the peasants are in a bad mood. Between the miller and the abbot's taxes, they're in a hard place. More than a few of the families are having difficulty paying their bills. I can offer them credit, but I worry about the town's future when times are so hard for them. It's Christian of you to extend them credit. Christian, yes, but at what point does it put our own finances at risk? Paul told us we must value others more than ourselves. Between the abbot's taxes and Lenhart's fees at the mill, they're struggling. Let's have some pottage. If I can give them some relief, I must provide it joyfully. You have a kind heart, Ulrich. Perhaps too kind, though I do love that about you. Should this really be your concern, Ulrich? If the peasants are unhappy with their taxes or the miller's fee, they can propose a change. That's true. They could try advocating for themselves. They might speak as Christian, Surely they can find common ground. Well, in any case, is the miller not entitled to recompense for his labors? Is the abbot not entitled to tax as the rightful lord of the land? This is the way it has always been, will always be. Linhart takes more than is fair. His behavior is not Christ-like. And you will be the one to judge him, Ulrich Albin. Will you judge the abbot as well? Let's have some cheese. There's no matter to tease about. The peasants are suffering. The causes are plain to see. Your concern is admirable, Ulrich, but take care in how you speak about this. May I suggest that you speak to him on the peasant's behalf? Don't make accusations, but share your concerns. I have not found him to be an unreasonable man. With all respect, Father, I've been dealing with Lenhart Mueller and his father for over 20 years. I know the character of the Mueller men. Kindness and reason are not in their nature. God's love is within all of us, Ulrich, even Lenhart Mueller. Andreas, do you think Ulrich should try reasoning with him? It's worth a try. Not the vigorous support I was hoping for, but it will do, thank you. It's not that easy. I mean, no disrespect, but neither of you can understand what the peasants are going through. Oh, did I mention that Sister Matilda came by today to buy bread for the sisters? And let's have a pretzel. Good old German pretzel. She had a dark cloud over her. I think the Baron's... Oh. Ow, my wrist. I think the Baron's death has upset many of the brothers and sisters in the Abbey. I can only imagine a murder that violent, especially of a nobleman. Sister Matilda seems so strong. I don't think I've seen her like this before. Do you speak to her often? Yes, when she comes to buy bread. The Abbey can make some of their own, but we provide the rest. She walks with that Bohemian monk, Brother Władysław. He makes her laugh. Oh, my heart. That's lovely. It's not appropriate. But Father, surely friendship between a brother and sister united in Christ is all right, isn't it? Not if they are sworn to celibacy, no. Troubling. Perhaps I should speak to Father Gounod about it. Yeah, fuck you, Thomas. Yeah. Fucking Thomas, what a piece of shit. Well, that was an excellent meal, Gret. Thank you so much for inviting me into your home. Yeah, get out of here, you fucking snitch. Of course, Father, we're always honored to have you. As you say, I suppose. Well, I should get back to the counter. The beer and ladies will be by for the bread soon. Thank you for a seat at your table. It was our pleasure. Alright, I need to find Otto and get him to dig up a grave for me. I need to find him. Where is that man? Oh, is this? Werner? Who's Werner? Hello, you're the artist from Nuremberg. Oh, that's the doctor! Andreas Mahler, German artist at your service. Ah, that was it. Mahler. Someone mentioned you dabbled at university for a year or two. Funny. You're staying with the Gertners, yes? The Abbey does have a guest house, you know. I'd rather stay in town. The Abbey is too rigid for my tastes. Why should you care? They're not your rules. At least the monks eat well. The food in Tassing's as miserable as its people. What are you doing here, then? Building up my contacts. People of merit do pass through here occasionally, unlikely though it may seem. So you didn't have the connections to find a position in a big city. That, or you weren't good enough. Excuse me? I will not be insulted in my own home by a godforsaken artist. Oh. I should have said that, I'm sorry. I don't care. Leave. Not until later, Doctor. Until then. Well, we got off on a bad foot with the Doctor. As it's like you have such wound wart naturally growing. Had to buy it back in Nuremberg. Alright, well, sorry to ruin your day, ruin your mood, Doctor, but I'm out of here. You're not Otto, so guess I'll get the fuck out. Oh, let's talk to Lucky. Oh, okay, we can't talk to him about the Baron then. Time to pet this cat. Hell yeah, Kibby! Time to pet that cat. Boy howdy. Alright, and then here's the church. Oh yeah, there's Klaus. Okay, there's the directors. Is Otto in here? Otto? He is not. There's Bertolt. Hi, Andreas. Alright. I need to get him to dig up that grave for me. Hold on. So we go this way, maybe? Oh, there's Otto. Oh no, we can't ask him to dig up the grave. Oh man, we must have missed our chance. Okay, well, what do we do next then? So we spun wool. So that's a little bit about us. Yeah, I guess now we have to head back to the Abbey, don't we? Yeah, we have to head back to the Abbey. Okay. Well, I guess it's time. I guess it's time to pick someone to die. And I didn't have a chance to do the investigating I wanted to do. Damn. I mean, we could talk to the miller. See if we can get some more info about the whole mill situation. Oh, there's another kid. Good afternoon. You're the Gertner's boarder, aren't you? How could you tell? You look like a man who understands the power of appearances. A fellow slut! Quite unlike the Gertners. They're rustic folk, to be sure. The only one among them with a mind is Eva. There's a smart girl. How is she, by the way? She's fine. Why? I'm only curious. She used to bring their barley to me, but Peter insists on delivering it now. A shame. She'd shown some curiosity about the mill. I'd hoped to foster that. Is there something special about it? She's the only windmill in Bavaria, did you know? Constructed in exacting detail from Dutch specifications. The gem of the Alps, and none of the incurious dolts here can appreciate it. I'm sure it's the peasants who... I suspect they have more urgent matters on their mind. I should be going until later. Until then, Mailer. Hey, there's little Paul. Hello. Paul, right? I don't think we've talked before. I'm Andreas. I'm staying with the Gertners. Oh, but you're not a farmer. Why are you living with the farmers? They're letting me board with them while I work in the Abbey Scriptorium. You're a monk? I'm an artist. Oh, you like you do drawings. Drawing, painting, calligraphy. If it goes in a book, I can put it in there. Oh, is that... How do you get money? What? The Abbey pays me, of course. Art is a job, just like being a miller is a job, but it's also a calling. My dad says... My dad says drawing's stupid. It's not worth anything. Your dad's wrong. Your dad's a bitch, kid. Not where he can hear. Do you like to draw, Paul? Yes. More than anything, but I have to do it where Dad can't see. He gets mad. My dad doesn't like some of the things I do either. That's why I don't tell him. Can I tell you a secret? Sure. Sometimes I draw on the ruins in the meadow where Dad can't see. Romans would have been honored. They loved defacing monuments. I don't know what that means. Don't worry about it. What do you draw? Cats? Mom? I don't know. Stuff. I probably shouldn't be talking to you. Dad won't like it. You're probably right. I'll go. Until later, Paul, and hey, keep drawing, alright? I will. Bye. Nice. We encourage the kid to follow his dreams. Let's pet this dog. Get a load of this pupper. Good dog. Glass windows? They must have cost a fortune. Ah, so the Miller's family is really well off. Is Elsie? Else? Forgive me, I've forgotten your name. I'm wounded. Call me Andreas. I hope I may call you Elsa? No. I mean, no, please. Not where my husband can hear. Oh, okay. Of course, my apologies. It's alright, he's just suspicious of men's attentions. You have to lighten up. Everyone deserves to live a little. Not everyone. I heard Clara and Eva had an artist boarding with them. That must be very exciting. For them or for me? Andreas! Oh, I only meant living on a farm, amongst the townspeople. Isn't it very lively? So far it seems like a life like most others. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Miss Terrarium. Oh, but have you not traveled much? Artists go on Wanderjahr, yes? There must be many differences in the way people live. There are a few places in the world like Basel. The Swiss are well-read and industrious. My, so much out there. But I have to take care of my darling Paul. He's so shy. I pray the Lord may someday bless us with a daughter. Elsa! Have you finished your gabble? There's work that needs doing. Oh no. I'm sorry, I have to get to my labors. Of course, I apologize if I've bothered you. Until later, Mistress Mullerin. Until then. Outer farms? What's out here? Oh, I've got more people. Hello, Andreas. I can talk to Helena. Andreas Mailer. What brings you all the way out here? Oh, just... saw Agnes and she said she's been tending to you. How are you doing? I'm alright, thank you. Oh yeah, she's the pregnant lady. It's hard to be not to be fearful given how things went last time. God will protect you and your child. I hope so. Wish I knew why we didn't deserve his protection last time. Maybe it was something I did. Maybe something I didn't do. Maybe it was Carl. I'll say a prayer for your family, Helena. God bless you, Andreas. Okay. And then there's Till, the shepherd. Alright. Yeah, let's get to the Abbey. It's time. It's about time. Oh, let's go check out the ruins. And then there's the drawings he made. These must be Paul's drawings. They're very cute. What a kid. Collapsed. This must have allowed access to the aqueduct. Well, let's go back up to the mill. We'll go to the meadow. By the way, Witcher 4 announcement tonight, and I'm so hyped. Oh, awesome! Sick! I missed it. Is Siri... Did they say, like, who the main character is gonna be? No release date, but there's a beautiful trailer. Oh, awesome! Awesome! Is it Siri? Oh, nice! That's fantastic. And, am I allowed to post a link? Oh, go ahead. I don't mind. For the trailer, I mean? Oh, go ahead. I'll try to check it out after the stream. Just feel free to put it in the Discord, too. Oh, wait. I might have settings that stop links from being posted. That's, yeah, I think because of the bots, I put that setting on. But feel free to throw it in the Discord and I'll watch it later. Alright, into the abbey, or the monastery. Oh hey, Ulrich's here. Oh, there's Guy. Good day, Andreas. God bless you, Andreas. There's Margaret. Master Mailer. Discord bot warned me for posting that link. Ah, damn it. Okay. I gotta poke at the bot then. I think the bot has a lot of stuff on by default. Bot really doesn't like me. Ah, damn. I'm sorry, Renee. This is me, sister. Do you believe Brother Pierre really murdered the Baron? No, of course not. Oh, then why did Father Abbot put him in the cellar? I don't know the answer to that. Yeah, I don't know the answer to that. You think the devil could appear here in Cursaw? No, I think the people see the devil where they want to see him. I didn't see the devil, but I think I smelled his odor. The night before the Baron was killed, I woke before Matins and I smelled something in our dormitory. It was strange. Moss and sulfur mixed with frankincense and roses. It moved through the room. I wanted to scream, but I was too frightened, and then it was gone. I'm ashamed that I didn't cry out, but I didn't know what to do. Did any of the other sisters smell it? I don't know, but I think they were all asleep. Thank you, Sister Margaret. God bless you. Alright. Man, everybody's here. Okay, just trying to think of what else we could do, but I think all we can do right now is go to the chapter house. I DM'd it to you? Alright. I'll be sure to post it later, and I will I will adjust the bot appropriately. Dance of Death mural. Alright, here's the Archdeacon. Please state your name for our records. Andreas Mailer, German artist from Nuremberg. We can say we're a troublemaker. Let's not do that. Oh, I didn't want to do that. There we go. What is the artist doing in Cursaw Abbey? The Abbey still has some commissions from wealthy patrons, and I need the money before I return to Nuremberg. Arnold, please write that down. I think we are ready to begin. Of course, Your Reverence. Now then, Master Mauler, what was your relation to Lorenz, the Baron Rothvogel? Incidental acquaintances, nothing more. I only knew him for a day, but we were on friendly terms. You feel you had a sense of him as a person? No, Your Reverence. That's unfortunate, but I'd like you to try to characterize the man for me. Confident, overbearing, used to getting what he wants. Do you think someone would kill him for that? Someone, perhaps. I will need more than perhaps. Someone had to have a reason. If not that, something else. Otherwise, it makes my presence here somewhat difficult to explain. The Baron Rothfogel was murdered here in this very room. Someone did it. Father Gernot believes it was one of his monks, Brother Piero. I have met with Brother Piero and questioned him at length. While it seems unlikely that a man of his age and temperament could murder the Baron, he was discovered in flagrante delicto. Technically he discovered the corpus delicti, but was not caught in flagrant delicto. Oh, I will be right back. Alright, sorry about that. I had to answer the door. Ow, my wrist. Okay. Alright, yeah, technically he discovered the corpse, or whatever wasn't caught in the act. Miss Mailer, I'm not interested in your clarifications, technical or otherwise, on the matters of Latin or law. If you wish to advocate on behalf of Brother Piero, I suggest shutting your mouth until I ask you a question. Piero had reasons to resent the Baron, the loss of his work, the insistence on discussing the writings of the troublemaker from Wittenberg. And as for his age and infirmity, I myself have read of many cases in which a man of modest strength succumbs to the temptations of the devil. Once seized by a devilish fever, poor sinner gains an infernal power that allows him to inflict grievous wounds, sometimes fatal. What I am saying is that in spite of the curious circumstances, Brother Piero is the most plausible perpetrator of this most vile act. I understand that you are on friendly terms with Brother Piero. You also interact with the Baron both in the town and the Abbey. Did you witness anything that suggests someone else could have murdered Baron Rothfogel? A local thief, perhaps? Maybe we can say Martin did it, and then nobody has to die because Martin's gone missing? Yes, his name has come up in my inquiries. My understanding is that he absconded with some of the Baron's valuables. Arnold? Yes, Your Reverence. A silver ring, a gold ring, 12 gulden, 10 groschen, and a book intended as a gift for the Abbey. Thank you. It is my understanding that this boy was known as a thief, but also as a coward, and that the theft was from the Abbey's guest house after the Baron had already left it. Very well, Your Reverence. I guess we could say, well, I guess we could say it's still possible. Yes, it's possible, but very unlikely in my judgment. I'm not treating him as a serious suspect for the Baron's murder at this time. Who else may have wanted to see the Baron dead? Let me say the widow. Yeah, we're gonna have to throw the widow under the bus, I think. We never really had a chance to talk to Lucky, and I don't want to kill a nun or the prior. What cause did she have? The Baron was responsible for the death of her husband, and we also have a murder weapon for her too. So, she's just unlucky. Responsible how? Years ago, when the Baron visited Tassing, he quarreled with Rannick Kemper. Two came to blows. According to the widow, the Baron beat Rannick so severely that he never fully healed from his injuries. He died not long ago, and their home is in legal jeopardy. The widow held the Baron responsible for all of this. How do you propose this woman killed the Baron? He was not in the prime of his life, but certainly a robust man by all accounts. When I visited the widow's home, I found her late husband's walking stick. The head had been broken off. Did she have an explanation for the damage? I did not ask her, Your Reverence. She is a good woman, but she has been made hard by what happened to her husband. In many ways, it seems she has given up on life. Doesn't really seem to care if people suspect her of the murder. Interesting. Thank you, Master Miller. Do you have knowledge of anyone else? Can think of no one else who could have caused harm. Just gonna throw her under the bus. Very well. Are you aware of anything else that might shed light on the case? Has Brother Florian told you about the note he found in the Baron's clothing? Yes, Brother Florian explained how he came to find it and told me its contents. Master Adeljäger has entered his testimony in our register. I don't understand the implications. Who is the innocent? It's not clear to me either, Your Reverence. You believe the murderer wrote it? Whoever wrote it was a talented scribe. I understand Cursaw has two. The elderly Brother Adok and the younger Brother Guy. To be frank, Your Reverence, neither man has the skill to write in this way. There's something else about it too. The style is just different. It's unlike Adok or Guy's writing, unlike mine. Yes, well, whatever the particulars, it seems it will remain a mystery that stands apart from the commission of the murder. Unfortunately, there is more to tell. I found more notes. Notes written in the same hand, on the same type of parchment, to those who had a motive to kill the Baron. That's deeply troubling, but again beyond the bounds of my investigation. In any case, thank you for bringing it to my attention. Of course, Your Reverence. Until next time. Until then. Alright. Final day of judgment. Oh boy. Dreos, I didn't think you were coming for this. I didn't think I was either. I suppose I wanted to see how this ends after all. I knew the widow Kemper was angry about Rennick's death, but I didn't think she would really kill that Baron. And that's the trial, Andreas. A magistrate from Mittenwald came in, read all of the charges, and found her guilty. She's near the end of her life. I don't think she has anything left to live for. Well, now her immortal soul is in peril. Oh, here comes the procession. Did I miss anything? No, you're fine. Andreas? Otto? And then, oh yeah. Matthew is, reading last rites, I suppose. Is this what you bastards always wanted? Well, now you'll be rid of me. Good, you won't be missed. Undignified and irreverent. Show some respect, so cruel. Alright. Silence! Silence! I order the executioner to carry out his duty. I warrant him peace and safe conduct, whatever may befall him. I'll get on with it. Oh, gonna watch. Oh, he just has a cord, not an axe or anything. Oh gosh. Okay. My Lord Judge, have I executed well? You have executed as judgment and law have required. For that I thank God and my master who has taught me such art. Alright. Jesus, I've never watched that. Yeah, wow. Suppose I have you to thank for that. Thank? Why? Well, you told the Archdeacon about Ottilia and old Rannick, didn't you? The old woman never would have let her place go. Now I'll be able to expand my farm with Rannick's plots. There may even be enough time left to plant some crops this year. Oof. Celebrating her death because you're getting her land. What's wrong with you? Alright, well, I'll see you later, Andreas. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's brutal. Andreas, has the time come for you to leave us? I'm afraid so, Brother Piero. This is a sad parting, but inevitable. I had hoped you would stay a bit longer. But the world needs you more than Cursaw does. You have grown beyond this old abbey and become a master in your own right. I will miss you, my son. As I will you. Who will keep you out of trouble when I'm gone? I pray that is the last trouble I will see in my old age, and I have God and you to thank for getting me out of it. Come, your masterpiece is complete. May I see it one last time before you go? Please, I value your assessment. The opinion of one old monk matters little. All the same, I am excited to see it finished at last. Oh, look at this! Oh hey, we've even got Big George over here. It is a masterpiece, truly worthy of the world. Look at that. It's all very nice. And it appears you took my advice to heart. What advice was that? To put yourself into the work. Not just to interpret another artist's work, but to transform it into something true. This shows the world as it is, as you have seen it, even if it is not what we may want to see. Though it is not my place to say so, I am proud of you, Andreas. What's this? A scrap of parchment? Do not return here. A warning? Whose hand is this? Doesn't look like Brother Adolf's or Brother Guy's. And Flora and I found a similar note in the Baron's clothing. I found more notes delivered to others while I was investigating. They must have been written by someone who knew the darkest secrets of the town and this abbey. They tugged at those secrets to kill the Baron, like someone pulling at threads that had been buried in the past. A frightening thought, but who would do such a thing? I wish I knew. Do not trouble yourself overly about it. Your future lies outside of these walls. I hope that you will have time to visit me once or twice in your travels before the Lord takes me. I'll come as often as I can. I would like that. God bless you, Andreas Mailer. Oh, excuse me. Thank you for your friendship. Until next time. And we're back. An older man. Are you alright, Master Andreas? What? Are you alright, Master Andreas? Yes, thank you. I was just remembering him. Trying to, anyway. Doesn't come easily anymore. Oh, would you like me to leave you alone? No, Casper, it's not necessary. There's nothing to be done about it now, it's too late. Like so many things. Andreas Mailer, I never expected to see your face here again. Miss Guy. Have you been in Nuremberg for these last 7 years? No, Nuremberg for a few years, but I received some lucrative commissions abroad. Oh! We've been to places. Ooh. There's Polish, French, Aragon. I'm thinking Poland. Let's give the Polish some love. Oh, Casper, poor innocent child. I feel like that's some foreshadowing, Renee. I was in Krakow, the court of King Sigismund. He has a great passion for humanism as well as new Italian and German art. Did you have occasion to paint the king's physician, Jacob Isaac? Not to paint, but I did meet him. I was surprised to learn King Sigismund had a nobleman. I said nothing, never mind. Okay, alright. A little suspicious, but okay. An interesting man. You don't meet many Jews and nobility in Poland or elsewhere. Poland is one of the few places Jews may live in peace. Provided the king doesn't have a change of heart. I'm surprised you care at all. In any case, it seems time and fortune have been kind to you. Apologize for not writing ahead of time, my mind has been distracted. Well, your distraction has become our responsibility, I suppose. Anyway, I'm surprised a man of your wealth has time to visit a small country abbey. Even so, you should watch your carousing on this visit. The abbot's tolerance for excess is less than it once was. There it is, Casper. Brother Guy has a spirit as bitter as lemon and sour as old milk. You would too if you were trapped in this drafty old pile of rubble. If you'll follow me, I'll show you the guest house. Your boy may stay as well, of course. He's my apprentice, Casper, and we appreciate the hospitality. Revolution? Oh my. When was the last time someone stayed here? Everything's so musty. Master Andreas, how did you come to be so well known at Cursaw? I thought you spent your Wanderjahr in Basel. I did, but I finished them here, earning money in the scriptorium while I finished my masterpiece. Really? I didn't think abbeys still had scriptoria. They don't, and Cursaw doesn't anymore, for better or worse. I suppose I should tell you there was a murder here at the abbey while I was here. What? Really? It was a dreaded affair. Dreadful affair. Brother Gernot panicked and accused my friend, Brother Piero, of committing the crime. I did some searching and managed to convince the Archdeacon that someone else was the murderer. One of the peasants, Ottilia Kemperin, died for the crime. You got someone killed? It was that or let an innocent man die. It was a long time ago. I really don't want to talk about it. Yeah, let's say Andreas has some regrets. Why didn't you mention it before? That must have been a terrible situation to be in. Made some missteps in my time at Curacao, but I saved my friend's life in the end. So what are we doing in Tassing now? I wanted to pay my respects to Brother Piero. And to be honest, I'm not looking forward to returning to Nuremberg. This commission, it's an obscene vanity piece under the pretext of a religious scene. My patrons just want to celebrate themselves and their wealth. I dread each new commission more than the last. Every step I take toward home is agonizing. But Master, you're famous and rich. Your work is wonderful. When I saw your altarpiece in Nuremberg, I begged my father to help me become your apprentice. I don't understand how you could accomplish all that you have and be unhappy. I know it must be very hard to believe. I thought I wanted to be like my father, like my brothers. I thought that was my dream. I know it must be hard to believe. I was once very much like you. Let's go with number 2. All that I have accomplished is my work, yes. Now I am left hollow with nothing else left. Once I wanted this life so much that it consumed my every waking thought. I don't know if I've changed or if what I wanted was never really real. Maybe I've been a fool this whole time. I want life as an artist to be better for you, Casper. Learn from my mistakes, alright? Alright, yes, Master Andreas. I shouldn't be burdening you with such dark thoughts. Come, let's visit my old friend Klaus. It's been too long. As you like, Master Andreas. Oh, we can go to bed. Or we can just go... Yeah, let's go to Klaus. Yeah, let's go to Klaus, and then I think I'll wrap it there for tonight. Because I did end up starting late, and then I did hurt my wrist too, so I need to give it a rest. Let's pet the cat. Cat time. Pet 5 animals. Boy howdy. New achievement. Just do it. You know it's the right thing. I don't understand why this is so hard for you. Otto, I'm scared. It's dangerous to cross the Abbot. Would you prefer the alternative? You don't need to do that, Otto. I understand. I'm just saying. Andreas Maller. It's good to see you again, old friend. Otto, you're looking well. This is my apprentice, Casper Ziegler from Salzburg. Good day. Ah, that answers that. I thought he might be your son. We don't grow them that fast, even in Nuremberg. I've only been married 7 years. They grow fast enough around here. Eva and I had just had our first, little Otto. We call him Oots. Congratulations to you both. That's wonderful news. Thank you. It's been a trial with Dad gone, but Clara and Ursula help out what they can. He lived a surprisingly long time, considering his profession and previous stroke. Not long enough for me, not long enough for Oots. Dr. Stolz said it was another stroke while he was sleeping, thankfully. I know Eva wrote to you about my father's death, Andreas. Why didn't you write back? I'm sorry. Things got busy after I left Tassig. Sorry to interrupt, but should be heading back. I feel like I should remember your face, but I can't place it. Oh, don't trouble yourself. It's me, Martin, remember? You've grown. It's been known to happen with children. Much as I love whiling away the hours in the meadow, I have a lot to attend to. Otto, I'll see you at the meeting later. Andreas, until later. Until then. Pain in my ass. What's this about a meeting? You've picked an interesting time to visit. Come by the town commons in a while. I think you'll be interested to hear what I have to say. Actually, I was just on my way to see Klaus. Tell him to come too, he's been dragging his feet. Until later. Alright. Oh, there's a new building here. Oh, it's an inn. Neat. Alright, there's Klaus. Oh, and not too far, actually. Oh, this Father Thomas and Guy. I'd heard you were back in Tassing. God bless you. God bless you, Father Thomas. It's good to see you again. Hopefully this visit will be less eventful than your last. Tassing has enough going on as it is. We have our bonfire for St. John's Eve tomorrow night. People get up to all sorts of mischief. And then it's my job to hear their confessions in the days that follow. Not to mention the grumbling the peasants are making. Let's just talk, brother. No need to scare our guest with such things. I'm sure if there is trouble, Master Miller will be the first to stick his nose in it. Let's say nothing. It's easy enough for you to come and go. You don't have to live with the consequences. Would have been better for everyone if you had simply allowed Brother Piero to die. After all, he only had a few years left anyway. Oh gosh. You're a buffoon and a coward who hides behind his habit. Friends, there's no need for such ire. Forgive me, Father Thomas. I let my passions get the better of me. Besides, that's not even why I came down here. I actually came to speak to you on the abbot's behalf, Andreas. Father Gounod would like to invite you to come to the library tomorrow morning if you're interested in purchasing some of our books. Why didn't you tell me that when I was at the abbey? I can't know the mind of the Father Abbot. I just do what he asks. The library is not quite ready yet, as it does not see much use. You could come by tomorrow morning. Mother Illuminata can show you what's available. Mother Illuminata? Yes, since Mother Cecilia passed a few years ago. How did she die? Peacefully, in her sleep. So, tomorrow morning, I'll come by to take a look. Very well, I'll let him know. Andreas, I apologize for my harsh words before. It was rash. Brother Piero was a pious man and a skilled artist. We miss him. I appreciate you saying that. I miss him too. Excellent. I'm so glad you two were able to work things out. Oh, Father Thomas, do you have a moment to speak inside the church? Yes, I think so. Why? A private matter. Oh, of course. Of course. Until tomorrow. God bless you, Andreas. Alright. And I believe that's the Trucca house right here. Alright, there's Klaus. So, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here. We'll call it a night, because my hand hurts, and I need to give it a break. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go find somebody to raid. And then we will we'll continue Pentiment again next Thursday. And on Monday, we'll be right back at it with Tomb Raider. So, let's see. Let's see. Who is streaming? Let's see. Okay, here's someone I haven't raided. Minami Central. Looks like she and my friend Alice are playing some fighting games. Looks like Guilty Gear. So we're going to go ahead and raid them. And I will catch you all next time. Hope you all have a good evening. And until then, I will see you later. Alright, have a good night, everybody.